Right, I just started watching Martin's video and stopped because in the first, whatever it was, 40 seconds, I could see it was going to link to what I was going to say yesterday, and the rest of it, which I will watch, is going to be, I'm going to say, not of any use, but we'll see what and why afterwards. In the first 38 seconds, he kind of re-established what I was going to say yesterday of what I call Axel's plan to downgrade your life, to simplify it. And I was thinking yesterday, of all advice, that's about the only one that you can really do, because it's kind of even a negative doing. I don't think I can get anybody to do a positive doing. And I thought at a push I could get them to do a negative doing, as in give something away, simplify. But that really doesn't work, because it's still a doing. Everything is a doing. So there's nothing I can say or do that could possibly make anybody's life better. I think that's the bottom line. We can talk together. Let's say that you, that's all of you out there, and me are two people. I can talk to you and you can talk to me, and we can enjoy talking to each other, and we can say our lives are improved by talking to each other. But we can't know that. But I want to keep away from philosophical crap, because where we got to yesterday, Buddha 2,500 years ago gives us attachment, desire, suffering, and I don't think we've moved anywhere from there. That is the nuts and bolts of it all, as much as a human can understand. And anything added to that is advice of what you can do. And if you read the philosophy, you'll find that that doesn't work, because you can't do anything. I can't make me do anything. 10 years or so ago, I had the idea that, no, but I can make you do something. But that actually breaks down as well, because you can never know what you're going to do to me. Nobody ever knows what they're going to do. But again, that's philosophy. All the fluff after attachment, desire and suffering is fluff, because it's advising people what they can do with their lives. And there's no, people either will or they won't, basically. There's no good way of saying it, because it just runs into, somebody said yesterday that we need more words. We don't need more words. Words would just be, it would just draw out the conversation that we're having, or make it more not confusing, more convoluted, more, it'd big up our own egos. And we can say, well, maybe that's good, that, we can have a conversation together and feel that we're really understanding this and feeling that we can really improve our own lives and maybe even help others. But there's absolutely there's no, when I say guarantee, that normal understanding of guarantee is quite a strong thing, but a weak guarantee, there's nothing you can rely on at all. There's no sort of guarantee that any such goodness will arise. So you and I can talk and chat and have temporary alleviation of the equivalent of a hug, a there. And that the hug might feel very, very good as a hug. but there's no guarantee at all that hug was the best thing to do at the time. It's just what happened. And that's what we are. It's going to be philosophy again. There's just nothing I can say. Well, there's loads of things I can say, and probably loads of things I will say. But there's nothing I can say that has the slightest guarantee to be useful, because I don't know what I'm doing. And I don't think it'd even work. So I was just Thursday morning, been to the shops, thinking about this. Even if I knew the world's plan, the universe's plan, where we were going, a real long-term jobby, or even a medium-term jobby, I could help think that I was helping to steer towards that long-term goal. But again, there's no reason I would be, no guarantee A, I'd do it, and B, even if I thought I was doing it, no reason to believe that I was actually succeeding or not. There's nothing you can do or say to anybody else that can, in the slightest way, guarantee any result at all. It comes down to, we may as well not bother, but with the absolute, if there's a guarantee of anything in the world, that we will bother, because as long as we're alive, we're doing something 24 hours a day. So we will do something. We will think something, feel something, emote something, say something. We'll do these things. We'll make the YouTube videos. We'll watch the YouTube videos. We will do these things. And that's all you can say, that life will go on. It's I really don't think there's anything that anybody can do with even that much of a guarantee that it's going to achieve what it was meant to achieve. So, what are we at? 7 minutes, that's not too bad. We can think, well, good intentions. Well, let's do good intentions. At least not have bad intentions. But you can't. We are doing, and we will do, and it will be internally known as good intentions, internally known as bad intentions, externally seen as bad intentions, externally seen as good intentions. It doesn't matter, it'll just happen. We can't. There's no all we can do is. There is nothing after all we can do is. All we will do is do. That's all you can say. After the doing will incur attachment, desire and suffering. It will. We'll have attachment, we'll have desire, we'll have suffering, whatever we do. And there is absolutely no way of doing with the merest iota of guarantee that any of those will be alleviated by anything that's done. Life just doesn't work like that. Life works, and when life is doing, it is creating. And the three of the things it creates are attachment, desire, and suffering. And as long as life is doing, that is what it will do. And I don't think I'll go on any further, because always you feel like it's like going over a wave and you go plunge down into philosophy again. But think realistically of 2,500 years ago, Siddhartha Gautama, the Buddha, or whoever, came up with the idea of life is suffering. 2,500 years of philosophy later, and all our wondrous advances, and what have we got? We've got us talking together about what we can do about it. If there were really good things we could do about it, I think it would have got onto the internet by now. We would have found it. But we haven't, have we? So I think there's a damn good reason for that. There is nothing we can do about it.